Hello YouTube, I'm Joshua Deferina. I was going to talk to you guys about time travel once again, alright? I want you guys to make time travel worldwide and invented and be worldwide in outer space. So, here's the house right here me and my mom and dad and my brother moved to in June 2010 through October 2020. Me and my mom and dad and my brother will move there in June 2008 and get my mom and dad to live there until December 2023. And here's another house my mom and dad will move to in 2024 of January through October 2029. And I'll show you right away. Okay? I'll show it to you right away. Alright? We need time travel to be worldwide and invented, but it can only happen in outer space in real life, okay? So, here's here's the house my mom and dad will move to in 2024 of January through October 2029 and whatnot. Okay. So, keep in mind too, once I time travel back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old, I will write Nickelodeon a letter to make sure that, on June 15th, 2008 through July 4th, 2008, they will make a new TV film, adult, titled Drake and Josh. It was going to be December 4th, 2008 to release on, but Drake and Josh will become a TV film, adult TV film to release on September 5th, 2008, and get Merry Christmas Drake and Josh to be filmed on July the 9th, 2008 through August 4th, 2008 to release on December 4th, 2008. You know, get those two adult Drake and Josh TV films to feature Drake Parker, Josh Nichols, Mary Alice, and her foster family, and not have Drake and Josh's mom and dad and their sister Megan appearing, and not have Crazy Steve appearing. You know, get Drake Parker, Josh Nichols to appear with Mary Alice and her foster family and Helen, without Drake and Josh's mom and dad and their sister Megan and Crazy Steve, and without month, date, and year being mentioned and shown in them, and without the law enforcement, judge, police, court, and parole officer and a prison appearing and all that. And then later on, in September 2008, I'll write Nickelodeon a letter so they can make SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob to air on October 13th, 2008. October 13th, 2008. Oh, excuse me. Get Nickelodeon in August 2008 to make a Patrick Star show to release on October 13th, 2008, and in the show on December 4th, 2020, and whatnot. And, get Whatever Happened to SpongeBob episode to feature Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, Gary, Snally, Sandy Cheeks, Jenny Wakeman, who appeared in My Life as a Teenage Robot, and get, Smurfette from the Smurfs to appear and whatnot. And then later on in July 2009, I would write Nickelodeon a letter to make 3 new 2010 SpongeBob episodes. Get A Pal for Gary to feature Snally and Gary, SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary the Snail, and Jenny Wakeman and Smurfette. And then get SpongeBob episode A Day Without Tears to feature SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary, Snally, and Jenny Wakeman, who appeared in My Life as a Teenage Robot, and get Smurfette from the Smurfs to appear in A Day Without Tears episode of SpongeBob and whatnot. And then later on, get Gary and Love episode of SpongeBob to feature Squidward, Patrick, Snally, Gary the Snail, and Mary the Snail, and get Jenny Wakeman and Smurfette to be in it with SpongeBob and whatnot. And then later on, in October 2011, write Nickelodeon a letter to get Sandy's Vacation in Ruins to be a episode instead of a short of SpongeBob. Feature SpongeBob and Sandy for the rest of the episode, and then Mr. Krabs could appear at the end of the episode where three robots can clean the toilets in the bathroom, and then Mr. Krabs would hug SpongeBob by saying, "Why would I say no to free labor now?" And then I'll go to December 2008 to watch Hoveround Go 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 commercial where it could say 1-800-762-5514, and then watch another Hoveround commercial, the Grand Canyon, where it will say 1-800-709-5747, and then watch Johnny Bravo for the first time, watching 3 Johnny Bravo episodes, Panic in Jerky Town, and Alien Confidential, and Mama's New Boyfriend episode of Johnny Bravo and whatnot, and then in December 2008, I would watch My Life as a Teenage Robot show that came in 2003. I would watch Brad Venture episode and Mama Drama episode and whatnot, and watch and then go to January 2010 later on to write Nickelodeon a letter to make sure that they make Buddy and Jenny's Adventures show to come on July 9th, 2010 through December 6th, 2035, featuring Jenny Wakeman and Buddy, Kickingssman, Brad, Tuck, and Nora, Silvershell, etc. And then go to 2014 to write 20th Century Fox a letter to force David Cross into starring in Alvin and the Chipmunks The Road Chip, so that he can work with Jason Lee in it, so that Ian Hawke can help Dave Seville propose to Samantha and whatnot. And when I go to August 2008 through May 2011, I will likely have Mr. Matt and Mr. Lonnie as my 3rd through 5th grade teacher. And then later on in August 2011 through May 2014, I would have Mr. Greg as my 6th through 8th grade teacher at Jim C. Bailey Middle School. Right after, I have Mr. Matt and Mr. Lonnie as my all-day 3rd through 5th grade teacher in August 2008 through May 2011 at Jim C. Bailey, at Blue Angels Elementary and whatnot. And then later on, in August 2014 through May 2018, I would have Mr. Knowles, Mr. Caroline, and Mr. Harris as my all-day 9th through 12th grade teacher, so I could stay in room 305 and whatnot. And also, Miss Cook used to be called Miss Morgan, so I would have Miss Cook as my fast-forward teacher at Blue Angels Elementary School in August 2008 through May 2011 and whatnot. And then later on, 4 years later, I would go to Spelling City and Brain Pop in August 2012 through May 2014, while I do Cool Math in August 2011 through May 2014 and whatnot. And I want to say for sure that you guys got to get time travel to be worldwide and invented in outer space, okay? You can trust me to time travel, okay? But I'm just going to need to get myself a rocket ship, a space helmet, and a space suit, and my very own rocket ship, so I can fly to outer space and get in the time machine. And on the time machine, you have to put any coin in the coin slot, like a penny, dime, nickel, etc. in the time machine. You have to go in the photo booth, pull the lever right after you press the month, date, and year button on the time machine. You have to put a coin, nickel, penny, and a dime in it and whatnot. And and get Drake and Josh to be a remake show in February 2016 to come until December 2020 and whatnot. Okay? So, and also my Mimo, who's lovely, I love her, my Mimo needs to live by Boingels Elementary. The house she used to live on, that was near Boingels, which I won't say the address name because it's personal information. My Mimo will live at that house near Boingels permanently, so that Gypsy Bailey will not die in 2013 in March, and that Mimo will not move in with us ever and all that. And I ain't saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be mean. It's just I wanted my life the way I want it, okay? I'm still having a good life and whatnot, okay? And I'll go to Friday, May 13th, 2011 to take a day off and go to Gulf Breeze Zoo with Dad while my mom goes to work at Boingels Elementary. And in August 2008 through May 2011, I'll be able to go to my mother's room at 7 a.m. until 7:20 a.m. to go to class. And then later on in the afternoon, I would go to my mother's room 603 at 1:45 p.m. And have me wait in the classroom to keep an eye on my mother's room while my mom brings her students to the bus and whatnot. So, guys, good luck making time travel worldwide, and good luck inventing it in outer space, alright?